Thanks for checking out our instructional video on how to properly install your antlers on a budget buck. First of all, you want to get your instructional pamphlet that's provided in your budget buck box. If you open it up, it has the list of tools and materials that are required. You're going to need a drill, an 1/8 inch bit, a 1/4 inch bit, some scissors, a good sharp knife, a set of pliers, and get you a good towel or a blanket that you can set your mount on. Make sure you want to grab somebody to help you, a friend or a hunting buddy, to help you secure the deer while you work on him. Go ahead and cut out the skull template that was provided in the instructional pamphlet. After you cut that out, you can place it on the top of your deer skull with the holes that you cut out facing the rear of the deer head towards the ears. We suggest using a sawzall, which will make it a lot easier, but you can use a handsaw if that's all you have. Cut at the front of the template all the way down to the eyeball in the front. After you get this all the way down, you can start at the base of the back of your antlers and then cut down to where you left off with the previous cut. After you get this done, the skull and your antlers should remove fairly easy. This particular deer we had frozen in a freezer, so we had to use a screwdriver to remove the brains, but if it's a fresh kill, those will come out fairly easy. Here's probably the toughest part of the whole process, and that's removing the hide and the skin from off of your skull. Get you a good sharp knife, and you'll want to wring the hide at the base of each one of your antlers all the way around. After you wring the hide, you'll want to run your slit in the hide out to the ends so that you can grab your pliers and you should be able to kind of roll that skin and that hide off of your skull. After you get all the hide off, you may want to take a little extra time to remove any excess meat or hair that you see on there before installing it into the budget buck. After you get your skull good and clean, as you can see, there was a few little extra places on our skull that we had to trim up because you want underneath that skull to be good and flat. You don't want anything hanging down. If it is, you can cut it off. After you get all that stuff good and flush, you can go ahead and drill your 3 pilot holes with your 1/4 inch drill bit as they're laid out on your template. After drilling your 3 holes, you can go ahead and put your 1/8 inch drill bit in and put your antlers into the budget buck. Instead of drilling all 3 holes at one time, we suggest that you just drill your first pilot hole in the hole that you pre-drilled towards the back of the skull, towards the ears. After you do this, you install one of the screws to secure the skull into the base of the budget buck. After you've got the skull secured, you can get your 1/8 inch pilot bit and drill the front 2 holes that are towards the nose of the budget buck. Now you can go ahead and drill those 2 pilot holes in the front of your skull, and be careful that you have a good angle on your bit, because you don't want to break those bits off into the budget buck base. When you get that done, you can put all your screws in and secure your skull to the base of the budget buck. After you get your skull good and secured inside your budget buck, you just flap the rubber piece down around the base of your horns, and depending on the size of your horns, if they're a larger set at the base, you may need to take a pair of snips or diagonal pliers and cut you some vertical slits around the base of the horns into that rubber vertically, and just snip it all the way around about a 1/4 inch apart. And then after you do this, you can trim those tabs to fit the base of your antler burrs. And this is pretty much the end of the budget buck process. You can take your 3-inch drywall screw and screw it into your wall on a 45-degree angle towards the ceiling. Hang that budget buck and enjoy your trophy. Congratulations on your kill.